The things I would tell myself in early 2020. All of the things that you have been through are not for nothing. You are experiencing this pain so that you can help others and give them hope that they can make it through hard things as well. The loss you have been through gives you more compassion towards others. Ooh. You guys, I am reading part of a journal entry from 2 years ago. And I have not read this journal entry probably since I even wrote it. And the emotion that it stirs up and the time, that is amazing. It reassures me that I am meant for more. And so are you. But what does that look like? You guys, my name is Katie Jordan. I am the founder of Butterfly Tribe Blueprint. I help women regain their confidence and their joy in life after a separation or divorce. Journaling is one of the things that has helped me tremendously in the past 2 years through the separation and the divorce. And that is a lot, sharing some of my journal with you guys. But I wanted you to know that I have entries like that I found one the other day that was just a short little, I was like, what in the heck is that? I wish I could find it. It wasn't meant to be if I can't find it now, right? I firmly believe that when you start writing and you get those things out, it starts and helps with the healing process. Now, what you do with that, that's on you, okay? Because you don't have to save this. Nobody else has to see it. A great releasing technique is writing those things you want to release and burning them. I've done that. I did that on the patio of my last apartment. Luckily, it was just, it was a small piece of paper, so I didn't, cause too much chaos. But I'm just saying, if you do decide to do that, be careful, okay? But when you're journaling, you really want to allow yourself to feel the feelings that you are in. There are going to be times that it's anger, that it's hurt, that you question yourself, like, why? Why am I going through this? What is the purpose of all of these things? All of our purpose is different, but when you start to look at things and change your perspective of how you are dealing with them, you're going to notice such an amazing change, right? A change that's going to come from within, and then you start reading those journal entries later, years later, and you go, wow, I've come a long way. And what you're going through and that feelings of grief and hurt and anger are just that moment in time. They are not going to last forever, okay? These are things that are going to be here now. Let me tell you, you guys know this too, that when you are in the midst of these things, it does not feel like it's ever going to end. But I'm here to remind you, it may not end, but it's going to evolve. It's going to change. And you are going to get stronger every day. You just have to choose to make those strides forward. Okay? When I was in not only the midst of my separation, I had just lost my sister, my father, my grandmother, all within a short period of time. And then you add losing a marriage on top of that. It's like, ooh, now what? When you are at that point, you have two choices, okay? Two. You can stay where you're at and you can wallow in a pit of despair, or you can move forward. I can help you to gain that confidence and rearrange your time and start taking those things back. Taking your power back is huge. Okay? Now, saying that, I never thought of myself as a writer. But when you journal, it's not about how you say it or the eloquence of your words. It's about putting it down and releasing it. Okay? So, this week, I challenge you to just start with a couple minutes a day. Write 2 sentences of how you're feeling in that moment. Okay? And like I tell my 6-year-old, that it's okay to have these big emotions and these feelings, all right? What is not okay is to stay in them. We have to feel them and release them and let them go, okay? So I'm going to leave you guys with this. And here's the fun part about this. I'm just flipping to pages in my journal, and I have no idea what I may be reading. Okay. So this one is just a little bit about, this one is more of my intention settings, but it's still that activity of writing and getting things out and telling my day how I want it to go before it starts. Okay. I love the stillness and the beauty of the mornings. Today was a very fun and productive day. I'm really preparing to add more women to the group, creating a substantial amount of income. I love seeing the impact that I am having on others' lives, turning their ripple effect that it is creating. I am so thankful for our amazing weekly meeting that I helped set up the next week for success. Thank you for all of the love and abundance. Everything is always working out for me. You guys, if that's the one thing you tell yourself every day, several times a day, is things are always working out, even when we don't see them, even when we're in the midst of that grief. So I'm going to leave you with that challenge of writing 2 a day, just writing 2 feelings or 2 sentences a day, and kind of learning to release that and to be okay that things are going to suck sometimes. Okay? From my experience, once you start doing this, it does help. Are you still going to have some challenges? Are things still going to waylay you from out of nowhere sometimes? Yeah. Okay? So, practice that, and I am so excited to be chatting with you guys again soon. Bye-bye.